Welcome back, everyone. Watching that made me want to take a nap with Jess, but it also made me want to have a snack. And there is something about Mother's Day that I think makes most mothers feel like brunch. What I don't want, however, is spending the whole day in the kitchen making it.
That's key, right? So our next guest is going to show us how to make an amazing family-style meal at home, have fun doing it, and still get everyone, including Jess, out of your house by 4 p.m. Please welcome back to the show the queen of brunch culture and founder of Mildred's Temple Kitchen, Donna Dooher!
Yay! Okay, Donna, so you say the answer to simplifying hosting is to simply make some and fake some when it comes to Mother's Day brunch. What do you mean by that?
You know, we can't just prepare all of this lovely food from scratch. So we've got some tips and tricks to show you how I do it when I cook brunch at home. And we're just going to embellish some of this stuff with things that we buy, and some of it that we might make from scratch.
Amazing. I love this. I love this.
And the key to tips and hacks for you.
Well, the key to it is in the prep. So walk us through how we should prep. How do we do that?
Well, first of all, I say embrace what we do in the professional kitchen. So that's mise en place. Everything in place. We do it the day before, the shift before. You can do that in your own kitchen. So we're going to show you how to do that with our famous pancakes.
Okay.
And
you want to wait a minute. These pancakes are called spooples. Okay.
We've got pancakes two ways. We can spoople them, or we can make stacks. So that's the versatility.
Okay. So you're going to talk about these ones first, then?
I will talk about the batter first and talk about how that mise en place is going to be so key. Because when your guests come in, rolling in, you know, they want their glass of juice and you're going to sit them down at the table, you don't want to be panicking and having all this stuff going on.
Yeah.
Well, sit down and enjoy your time with your family.
Agreed.
And if you're a mom, you really don't want to be cooking your own Mother's Day brunch.
That's right.
That's a whole other story. So what I have done is I have pre-measured the pancake batter, which is in that plastic bag right in front of you. And I've done that the night before. I've poured out the 2 cups of buttermilk. I've cracked the eggs into it. It's ready to go. All I have to do is whisk it up. And I've pre-measured the butter that we melt. And then it's easy.
That's the mise en place.
That's the mise en place.
There we go. So you're all ready to go the next day.
I've done that the night before.
Yeah.
Then you can make your pancakes. You can either make a stack, or you can do a spoopel.
Okay, let's talk about the spoopel. Okay, they are your signature item for the make some, fake some brunch. What are spoopels and how do you make them?
Okay, well, spoopels the name is an invention of ours, but these are actually a Danish recipe, and you need what is called an eberskiebel pan.
Okay.
And we have,
Are you supposed to pick it up, or are you supposed to
You can pick it up. You can use a knife and fork. It's entirely up to you.
Picked it up with
you can do both. And you can top it with whatever you like. But the pan is key. So you need to have this pan, and you've got to season it a little bit, practice with it. And you're going to use a small scoop to put some batter into the pan. If you're making large pancakes, use the large scoop. And scoops are great in the kitchen because you get even portion control. You're all ready to go.
The best thing I bought during the pandemic was a cookie scoop.
A cookie scoop.
Changed my life, Okay, so this spoopel is amazing. Let's move on to bacon, because you know it's kind of a staple at brunch.
Yeah,
it can be such a pain, right? So how do we keep it on the menu, but also, you know, not have to stress over it?
This is how we cook bacon in large batches in restaurants. So you can imagine we go through giant sheet pans every weekend of bacon, and we just can't be cooking it to order. So the secret to this is to lay your bacon out, do it the night before, again, easy, and just have the bacon overlapping every little slice onto the next one. So what this does is when you cook it in a nice slow oven, like about 325.
For how long?
Well, it depends on how crispy you like your bacon. The thing is, I'm going to say about 20, 25 minutes, but they'll all cook evenly. So they're all crispy or they're all not so crispy, and they won't shrink up and make a big old mess, and then you're not frying on top of your stove.
Amazing. Okay. A signature item that is last but certainly not least is the poached egg. And I have to say, I feel like I'm a bit of an expert in the poached egg department.
Oh, that's great.
I got really good at them many years ago. But you say there's a way to make it even easier on myself.
Never made a poached egg.
Oh, this is exciting.
So hard.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of ways to poach an egg, but this is is my way, and you can take it or leave it, but let's take it.
Okay.
So I'd use a shallow pan. I know some people like it nice and deep. I always put some sort of acid in the water. So I'm using white vinegar, little squeeze, and you could use lemon juice. Give this a swirl. We want to have a nice, bubbles breaking on the surface. But the challenge that people have is how to get the egg into the water.
Yeah.
It's not like
If you crack it over it, you're gonna have problems.
You're gonna have problems. So this is one of my favorite tricks. We're going to crack the egg into a cup or a teacup. Something with a handle is better. That way, you can slowly introduce that egg into the water, nice and easy. Stays together, and let it cook.
Isn't that great?
Okay. And
Not that hard.
how long? For how long?
Well, again,
I like a runny egg.
You like a runny egg. So I like a runny egg too. So I'm going to say about 2.5 to 3 minutes. But again, everybody's preference is different. Now, if you're poaching eggs for a really big gang, you can actually take these eggs out and you can keep them in cold water. And this is what a lot of big operations do. So that now it's ready to go.
Oh, but it's not heating up
It's
anymore.
not heating up. We've cooled it down. And now we're just going to put it back in the water bath, and we're going to just get it ready for service. So you can do this at home.
Right.
You could even poach the eggs the day before if you wanted to.
Wow.
Okay, so if a poached egg is still too challenging for some people, what's another simple dish that would complete a brunch spread?
I think your tart, not your quiche, your tart.
Amazing. Okay.
Okay, talk to us about the tart.
You can buy great tarts out there, or you can make the pastry. You can make the filling. You can fill it with whatever you want. You can make the entire thing from scratch.
Oh my gosh, this is really good.
That was good. Yeah, so that's the tart.
We had the King's quiche earlier on, I think it was last week, and this is way better.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's definitely
this
way
is
better.
so good. This tart is amazing. Donna, your tart was featured on the cover of the spring-summer issue of Elle Gourmet magazine.
I'm so excited.
And that is why everyone in our studio audience, you're all going home with your own Mother's Day Pancake Essentials Kit and a year-long subscription to Elle Gourmet magazine. Donna, we love it when you're here. Thank you so much for feeding us and for showing us how to make brunch easy.
Thanks for watching. We've got lots more discussion and debates on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. Don't forget to click like and subscribe.